And the crowd goes wild.
Right. Good evening, everybody. My name is Andy David. Today I'm going to be doing my annual bag speech. So first I'm going to start off with the bag itself. So this bag is a handmade bag from Mexico that my mom got me when she was on vacation. And you know, I've had it for about 10 years now, and it's my go-to bag for overnight stays, if I'm just going somewhere for a night, you know. It's very, very handy, and it's been sturdy these past 10 years, and I'm sure it will be for the next 10. It's kind of like a magician's hat too. You can fit, it looks kind of small, but you can fit so much stuff in there. It's ridiculous, honestly. But today I'm going to be talking about 2 items from my past, 2 items from my present, and 2 items from my future. So the items from my past are going to represent, you know, things that hold really good memories for me, things that I cherish and will cherish for probably the rest of my life. My present items are obviously going to be things that represent what's going on in my present life. And my future items are things that I hope for and I hope to achieve when later on down the road. So let's start off with my past items. So first I'm going to talk about this rose. It was a yellow rose. I've had this since I was in 7th grade, and I got it at a school dance. And long story short, I was really sad at the dance, and this boy comes up to me. He asked me what was wrong. I told him everything that was going on, and he literally stood up. He didn't say a single word to me. He stood up and he just walked away. And you know, it kind of hurt my feelings, but I wasn't too worried about it because I was focused on what was going on. That was making me sad, but eventually he came back a couple minutes later. He had it behind his back. He comes up to me, he pulls it, he says, you know, I'm really sorry about everything that happened, and I hope you'll let me sit with you for the rest of the dance until you get picked up. And it was just super sweet, and I'll never forget that. He took the time out of his day. He was having fun, but he decided to help somebody that, you know, was going through a hard time, and that was just really sweet. And it's the first flower I ever got, so why not save it? So my second item from my past is going to be this stack of film photos that I took and developed myself. These are important to me because when I first moved to Tennessee, I was going through a hard time, and I decided to sign up for a photography class in high school. And you know, I just fell in love with the process of learning how to develop film and putting the film in the camera and learning to see beauty everywhere I go. It was just great, and I'll never forget learning how to do that. But moving on to my present. So my first item for my present is going to be mascara. I just love mascara so much. No, so I chose this because I really enjoy doing people's makeup, doing my own makeup. It's kind of like an escape. I get to just sit and relax and make myself look and feel pretty, and you know, take the time out and just, you know, have a quiet moment to myself. And I really enjoy it. I like doing it. It's very relaxing to me. So my second item for my present is going to be this computer. And as you guys know from my last speech, I am completing my Associates of Applied Science in Cyber Defense here at Montlow. This is my last semester, and what that entails is pretty much learning how to code, setting up firewalls, you know, installing and uninstalling software and whatnot. And so literally my whole life is on here. Everything that I've learned in the past 2 years is on here. And you know, it kind of sucks that I'm gonna have to give it back when I graduate, but you know, it's okay, I'll get another one. All right, so moving on to my future. Speaking of my degree in cyber defense, I am planning to get a job, and that's what this dollar represents, money. So what this represents to me is being able to find a job that I'm gonna be able to provide for myself and give myself a good life, you know, have fresh water and groceries every week and not have to worry about it, and you know, something that's just gonna, you know, give me a good life, something that I think that, you know, everybody deserves. So I really hope for that. And my last item for my future and last item in my bag is going to be this kitty cat collar. So the reason I chose this is because I've had pets my whole life growing up. I've always had pets, and you know, they've always been there for me. If I'm sad, I'll cuddle up with them. If you know, I'm happy, I'll like play, like run a little laser across the ground. The cats will run after it, and you know, they have so much love for you, even though you don't like really do much for them. They have so much love for you, so I love that, and I want to be able to be a mom one day. So all in all, I want to thank Gabe for giving me that flower and, you know, changing a bad night to a good one. Mr. McGoffin for showing me the beauty in film photography, and a really big thank you to my family for helping me in the present and getting me through this degree, and, you know, sticking with me even though I've been kind of a pain in the butt. And for my future, you know, I don't really know what to expect, but I'm really excited to see what happens, and, you know, I'm looking forward to see what items you choose. Thank you!